Hey guys, so we're going to start out with a review on finding the least common multiple for prime factoring. By using prime factoring technique. So go ahead, you should get a pop-up box now and ask you to find the least common multiple of 25 and 15. Okay, and if you've submitted your answer already, go ahead and show you how it's done. So we have 25 and we have 15. I'm going to write my numbers at the top that I'm going to use. Actually, I'm going to squeeze them in down here. 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. Okay, well, 25, we'll work with 25 first. The prime number that goes into 25 is 5. 5 times, well, that was easy. 5 times 5. Now we'll do 15. The prime number that goes into 15, we'll do 5 times 3, so we have 5 times 3. Okay, now we have to cross off any duplicates, and 5 is duplicated once. So that means that the least common multiple of 25 and 15 is 5 times 5 times 3, which is 75. Okay, go ahead and try these two. You should be getting the pop-up box now. Okay, so if you went ahead and answered them, I'm just going to write my numbers over here in the corner again, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. So let's get the prime factors of 18 first. We'll use 2. 2 goes into 18 9 times, and we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Now we'll do the same thing for 20. 2 goes into 20 10 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So we have 2 times 2 times 5. Okay, so now we'll cross off our duplicates, and 2 is duplicated once, which means the prime factors of 18, which means the least common multiple of 18 and 20 is 2 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 5. Okay, and the product of that will be 30 or 36 times 5, because 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 5 is 180. So 180 is the least common multiple of 18 and 20. Okay, looking right on over to the next one, the least common multiple of 16 and 24. Okay, well, 16's prime factors are 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? And now we'll do the prime factors of 24. 2 goes into 24 12 times. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So it'll be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Let's cross off the duplicates. We have a lot of duplicates this time, which means that the least common multiple of 16 and 24 is going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. I'm trying to squeeze it in there. Okay, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, well, that's pretty simple. That is 16 times 3 is 48. So the least common multiple of 16 and 24 is 48. Okay, moving right along now, we're going to talk about greatest common factors. And I know we discussed this in class, but I wanted to put it out there formally for you on the video so you guys could study it this weekend if you needed to. So the greatest common factor, we do the same thing as we're trying to find the least common multiple. We do the prime factoring. We cross off any of the duplicates. And now the only difference is that the product of your duplicates is your greatest common factor. Okay, so we keep the ones that are crossed off at this point. So let's take a look at how that works exactly. So if we want to find the greatest common factor of 18 and 24, we'll use the prime factors again. The prime factors of 18 are 2 times 3 times 3. Now we'll do 24. And the prime factors of 24 are 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, I'm sorry. So now let's cross off our duplicates. Okay, well, that's it for the duplicates. Just 2 and 3 are duplicated, so that means the greatest common factor of 18 and 24 is 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. We'll break 16 down to its prime factors, and we just did that before. So it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And now let's take a look at 30. 2 goes into 30 15 times, and 3 goes into 15 5 times. So it's 2 times 3 times 5. Now let's get our duplicates out of the way. And well, there's only one duplicate, so that means that the greatest common factor of 16 and 30 is just 2. Okay? So let's take a look at some of the ones with a little bit bigger numbers, because that's what we're going to be doing. So let's break 50 down to its prime factors. Okay, so I'll use 5 here. 5 goes into 50 10 times. 5 goes into 10 2 times. So the prime factors of 50 are 5 times 5 times 2. Now we'll do 15. 5 goes into 15 3 times, so it's 5 times 3. Cross off our duplicates. Well, there's only one duplicate, so the greatest common factor of 15 and 50 is 5. All right, now let's do something a little bit more challenging, bigger numbers. 75. 5 goes into 75 15 times. 5 goes into 15 3 times, so the prime factors of 75 are 5 times 5 times 3. Now let's do 150. 5 goes into 150 30 times. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So the prime factors here are 5 times 5 times 2 times 3. Let's cross off our duplicates. Okay? So that means that the greatest common factor is the product of 5 times 5 times 3, which is, of course, 75, because we can see that right there. Okay, sometimes the greatest common factor is one of the terms. Okay, why don't you guys give these two problems a shot? You should be getting a pop-up box now. Okay, so if you went ahead and solved them, let me show you the solutions. So let's do the prime factors of 9, that's 3 times 3. And we'll do the prime factors of 24, and that would be 2, 2, 2, and 3. So that would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Let's cross off our duplicates. Okay, which means we only have one duplicate, which means that the greatest common factor of 9 and 24 is 3. So let's take a look at our second one here. We have 18 and 48, so let us do the prime factoring for 18. Okay, so it'll be 2 times 3 times 3. And now let's do the prime factoring for 48. And that'll be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Let's cross off our duplicates. We have 1, 2. We have 1, 3. So that means that the greatest common factor of 18 and 48 is the product of 2 times 3, which is just 6. Okay, one more. Find the greatest common factor of 21 and 18. You should be getting a pop-up box now. Okay, so if you solved it, let us go ahead and do it together. So we have 21, so we'll put 3 into 21 7 times. 7 is a prime number. So the prime factors of 21 are 3 times 7. Let's do 18 now. 2 goes into 18 9 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So the prime factors of 18 are 2 times 3 times 3. We will cross off our duplicates. We only have one duplicate, so the greatest common factor for 21 and 18 is 3. Okay, we'll use this as... Sorry about that, that was the bell. We'll use this as a moment to remind you that you have a test on Tuesday on order of operations, prime factoring, least common multiples, and greatest common factors. Thank you very much. See you Monday.